Good morning. My name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is Fabric Chat.
Good morning.
Hi.
All right. We survived.
Yeah. The kids had fun.
The kids had a great
They're ready to
time.
do it this weekend.
I know.
So
I know.
Go back to Nana's.
I know.
Look, I think Nana needs a minute.
Well, my house is now clean. I had a few minor heart attacks. We haven't had a chance to visit, so I thought I would save all of the antics and tell you with our friends what happened. Good. So if you missed last week's Fabric Chat, what you know is that everyone was gone, right? Tracy was doing her retreat. Anna and Nick had a wedding. Where was everybody else? Janet gone with her husband. Marge said Marge would have worked. Yeah. And I always feel bad because we want to keep Marge as long as possible. And if I wear her out, she'll say, oh, I can't take this job anymore. So I always feel nervous about asking Marge. And then, so Lori, flew up. And it was fun. I had such a great time. I worry because I don't know if it was much fun for Lori because we were so exhausted at night.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, well, good night. See you in the morning. So we did go rock hounding. The first night that she got here, we went with everybody. But, after that, it was, you're exhausted.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I don't think people realize, but Lori did. Lori was perfect. Lori, I don't think I told you. She totally did everything on the computer and everything.
That's awesome.
She did anything weird. She could look things up. It was pretty amazing that she took to it so quickly. But I think with what she does,
sure,
it's fairly intuitive, and she's super bright. But anyway, we had a really, really good time. But she has the same philosophy that I have, which is don't sit down.
Right.
Once you sit down, you're kind of done. And so our lunch break is typically a couple crackers here, some almonds there. And Lori was kind of into that, so it was okay. But that's why at the end of the day,
You're exhausted.
dang tired. So anyway, and I felt bad because I wanted to get a selfie because also, Leslie, did I tell you Leslie Poole?
Oh, yeah, she was going to come hang out with you guys too.
Oh my gosh, we need to remember because Leslie Poole is local. Lori, Colorado, but Leslie is she Kashmir or Wenatchee?
I think she's Wenatchee.
Wenatchee.
Yeah.
She drove over Friday morning. She was great. She could find stuff we couldn't find. She put stuff away. She knows how to cut fabric, help people do the math, do all of that stuff. The other person I thought about was Kathy Schweitzer.
Oh,
she would have come.
She would have.
And so, but anyway, Leslie did great. And then, in fact, Leslie came back and helped us on Saturday, which was good.
Fun.
So we had a really good day. And even with the kids here, it was so nice having support because so often I had to go back and check on Maisie. And we had... Harper here helping. So anyway, so they were gone. And so we had the kids. So here's the funny thing. So somebody had commented something about Pa. And it is true that Pa has raised 3 children.
Yeah.
Successfully. Yeah. We have 3 fantastic children.
All of our fingers, all of our toes.
Everybody came out of it unscathed. And we've had the kids at our house multiple times. But I also know that I showed you the video of when the cops had to come and check.
Oh, yeah, because Ryan was
doing Brody's
donuts in the lawnmower.
I remember. Under Papa's supervision. And that is not uncommon. That kind of thing is super, super, super typical.
It's the country boy. You can't get out of Pa. Because our house would be totally fine because you're just in this dirt patch and there's no way to, get in the way of a moving vehicle. But it's like getting Pa out of the country part.
Pa is very old-fashioned, and he's that, gotta teach him to be a man, kind of, just a little dirt.
I could drive when I was 5.
That's barely bleeding. Yeah. All of those weird things that just kind of don't cut it now. And I'm just so glad that you guys, even though you're millennials, you're not the new millennials that are so freaky about things, which is, thank God, we would have been cut off from the grandkids a long time ago. But, so this is what happened. So the kids went to school on Thursday, spent the night, got them up early. Mm-hmm. We made it to school on time. That was all good. It was a minor little mix-up because at about 7:30, I knew that I needed to leave our house at 7:35. And at 7:30, I was doing that whole drunk on time.
Oh, no.
Everybody was dressed. Everybody had their hair did. Everything was great, except for me.
Oh, no.
I was dressed, showered. I showered before Brian left and had my clothes on, but I didn't do anything else and had my teeth brushed. Nothing else. So I thought, So I just kind of ran a brush through my hair, put a little bit, I think I put mascara on. And I thought, well, whatever, who cares? And so that was fine. So we made it to school on time. Everything was all right. Picked him up from school. That all went fine. Because on Friday, Maisie went to daycare. Mm-hmm. That was rough because she was looking forward to going to work with me. And that was really rough. She had a little meltdown, which meant I had a meltdown. And Steve, who is just such a good man, he says, listen, I got her. You just have to go. It's like, I can't go. You just have to go. Walk away. Yeah. I got this. And I thought, I guess he knows best, but it was, super, super hard. And she was obviously fine because then when I got back, she wasn't holding any ill will towards me and she had a good day and everything was fine. But anyway, so then Friday night we go home, all is good because Saturday night we can sleep. Saturday morning we can sleep in just a little bit because I don't have to be to work until 9. And we already had it arranged that I was going to bring Maisie and Harper to work with me and Wyatt was going to stay with Papa. Now, I know I cannot trust Papa. I mean, I can, but with caution. And so we had a little talk Saturday morning and I said to Wyatt, because Wyatt knows that it's Tracy and his new friends that are all out there crafting, in the mixed media retreat. And he really wants to go out there. And I says, you know what? You can go out there tonight. Right. You can go out there. We'll have dinner with them. You can make something and we'll have fun. You can stay up all night. You don't have to, you can sleep on Sunday morning. Everything will be fine. But, we decided to make it a reward. You have to stay with Papa because this sounds really terrible. You guys all know this. Wyatt could wander off. He could go into the shop and grab some power tool. He could, come into the house to get a snack, decide to watch a movie. That kind of thing happens quite often. Mm-hmm. And of course, usually I'm there and I'm calling Brian, do you know where your child is? Because I do, and it happens all the time because he just, I don't know what his thought is. But anyway, so I said.
And my kid being independent. Oh, it's fine. I know where they are.
Very independent.
I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries about anything. And so I said to Wyatt, you must stay with Papa the entire time. You can't leave him. You can't wander off. If you want food, you say to him, Papa, let's go eat something. Papa, let's go get something to drink. I have to go to the bathroom. And then I said to Brian at the same time, and you, when he says that to you, you better be watching. Where is he? He's not back yet. He's not back yet. Oh, we got this. And I said, okay, well, don't make me worry because I do worry. So
they're fine. Little air luggage tag on Wyatt's little loop.
Some sort of GoPro camera where I can log in and watch it.
See where he's going.
Yeah. So off they go. So they were drywalling.
Oh.
So they went to work at 7:30. So I finished getting the girls ready and we walk out the door about 8:30 or so. And as we walk out the door, we go out front.
Why sitting there?
Nope.
Playing in the rocks?
Worse. We walk out the door. Start to get in the car and I look up because I hear the tractor, right? So Pa's driving the tractor, which is normal. And usually there's a boy or a girl sitting in front of him driving. No, not today.
Was he in the bucket?
He was in the bucket.
We do that at home too.
He was in the bucket.
He loves riding in the bucket.
He was in the bucket. The bucket all the way up.
Okay, well, it's not all the way up.
All the way up. And here's Pa driving down the street. So me,
I didn't deer in the headlights. I thought you were gone.
He did. So I'm like,
get away with it.
I start, Brian! And he stops, turns around.
Damn it, I got caught.
Yeah, so he turns around. Stop, where are you going? So I go down there. What are you doing? Moving some tools. He can't be up there. First of all, that's not safe. Second of all, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Well, we're just going over there. Wyatt, I'm hanging on.
I got it. It's
fine. Hang on, Nana. Brian.
He rides in the bucket of our house. I mean, we don't go all the way up, but
all the way up.
He's up there.
So it's like,
can't get the
don't make me worry. Don't make me worry. I mean,
no more bucket rides.
Please, please don't break him. Don't hurt this child. You know, I won't. We got this. It's okay. We got this. Aren't you late for work?
I thought you were already gone.
So I get back. I finish off the girls. And of course, Harper says, can I stay with Papa?
No, you may not.
Absolutely not. You're coming with me. So we get to work. And the way the story ends, of course, Wyatt is fine. No scratches, no bruises. All was well. But, so we get to work.
He also has not ratted Pop out. I did not know he had a bucket ride that was called Banana. So, yeah. The secret was safe.
And let me go back to Wyatt again for a minute before I tell you about Harper's day. Wyatt, such a sweet boy.
He's a good boy.
He is such a good boy. You are such a good mom. He's such a good boy. So, the girls told me, Tracy and the girls said that they were so sad because they looked down the alleyway. Because if you've been here, you know, there was a retreat center and we live there, and where the construction project is kind of down the alley, and Pa's shop is across, and then Daisy House is up here. So it's all one big block.
Yeah.
Where we're all together. So Wyatt, they could see him down the alley standing there watching them.
I bet.
And they were going, come here. And he goes, I can't. And he didn't.
Good job. That's hard for him.
Did it. And so they were going, he said he couldn't come. Well, he couldn't. And I should have just left him with the girls all day, but you never know which is the right thing. And I thought they needed to really concentrate. They had that last day where they had things they were doing, and, and Papa was excited really to have Wyatt. And I think they had a really good day. I'm not sure what sort of nutrition occurred. Clearly none. But anyway, super good child. Oh my goodness. So good. So anyway, so we come to work, we get to work, and Harper is excited to work. She wants to work.
Yeah, she loves it down here. She does
a great job. And I said, okay, well, we have some dusting to do and we have some vacuuming to do. Well, she won't do that. She would vacuum a little bit, but she didn't really want to do that. She didn't want, there was a couple other things. And she says, well, when are the customers coming in? And I said, well, here in just
she
a
likes
little
to
bit.
talk.
She does. She says, well, that's what I want to do today is I want to help the customers. And I said, well, that would be great. She said, okay, when are the customers coming in? Well, then at about like 10:30, there was already a car out front. There's customers here. And I said, no, we can't let them in yet. We have other things Lori and I have to get done before we let them in. We're not ready for customers yet. Okay. So she's like standing at the glass door. It's like, come away from the door.
Leave them alone. You're just teasing them.
Yeah, you're just teasing them. They'll get out of their car and the door's not unlocked. I can unlock it for them. No, we're not ready. Just wait. So sure enough, finally, it's time to open the store. And a lot of people, we probably had 8, 9 people within like the first, 10 minutes. And she's in heaven. And it's just so fun. We had such a good time listening to her because she comes up and it's like, can I help you find something? And they might go, well, no, I'm just looking. Well, what are you looking for? Well, I don't know, something to go with this. Well, let me show you. I think pink. And off they go. And all of these people, it was just so great.
They're also such troopers.
They are. They're so patient. It's like, well, I don't really want flowers because this is a sports quilt. Yes, these would look great. And let me show you where the Minky is. And off she is showing them the Minky. So finally,
and they're following.
They are just great. They are so wonderful. And so finally, I probably let it go for a while. And then I finally said, Harper, let's try something different. Let's just check on them. Let's just say, are you still doing okay? And if they say yes, say, okay, I'll check on you in a little bit. She says, oh, okay. And so she kept doing that, but she really
wants to pick out fabric.
Yeah. Let me show you the best stuff.
Yeah.
It's always going to be pink.
Mm-hmm. Always.
And she loves the batik. And it was fun because everybody had a good time with her.
Good.
I would say to all of them, thank you so much for, being patient with her. Oh, we loved her. And she is cute. You can't help but smile while she's helping you. But anyway, she needs to come down here more because she was super, super fun.
Good.
And so then that night so Saturday night was the night then, since Harper was so great and so helpful at the shop, and Wyatt stayed with Papa and did not get injured. They got to come out and we all had dinner with the retreaters, and then they stayed and they were working on a craft project, and Papa was keeping Maisie in the house. So I made just a dinner plate because having her out there with all of that stuff,
not good.
No, not really good. She has her own little crafty stuff that she'll do, but it's with washable markers, no paint, no glue, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I made a plate for both of them, and it was pasta night, pasta bar. So I did spaghetti sauce, meatballs, salad, and French bread, and some sort of a fresh peach dessert of some sort. Took it in, and I said, well, here's your guys' dinner. So I gave Papa his plate and put hers down, and she looks at it and she says, yuck. And I said, no, this is good. Yuck. And I said, well, let me put some ranch dressing, and you can dip, because it's all about the dip. It's all about dip. Dip, which is 2 syllables. So I put ranch dressing and ketchup, and well, maybe. So then I said to Pa, I said, well, make sure she eats something. Okay. So off we go. So we're out there crafting, hanging out, having fun, visiting with the girls. And it was probably an hour and a half. And Pa calls and has a poopy diaper.
Yes.
Be right in. So I tell the ladies, little emergency. So I go in.
I can't imagine. Is there spaghetti everywhere?
No, spaghetti is fully untouched, as are the meatballs and the ranch dressing. However, we thought...
Did spaghetti really good at our house?
Nope. She didn't. Well, I think Papa probably let it go for like a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Before there was an offer of something else. So she had a half-eaten, mostly melted ice cream sandwich that was sitting there all over the place. And Lizzie, she's so good. She's just looking at it like, as soon as you give me the word, I got that. And then there were some no-bake cookies pretty much all over the floor. I mean, they're kind of a crumbly cookie anyway. Yeah. So those were kind of everywhere. And then she had M&Ms on the coffee table, which I don't actually let them eat on the couch or the coffee table. They have their little table. You can eat whatever you want, but we have the table. Well, no, not
easy
Papa.
Cleanup.
So not only were the M&Ms on the coffee table, but she was also sorting rocks. Oh, mother. Yeah. Right? It's like a woman thing that we know. That is not okay. You can't be putting little round things in your mouth while you're sorting little round things.
Yeah, no.
So then I said to Brian, I cannot imagine why you think this is okay. And he says, what? As soon as she put a rock in her mouth, she would know.
Did you?
No. Absolutely not. I said, well, and I just think to myself, thank God I came in. So anyway, I never went back out.
Oh, no.
It is bath time. We're going to clean this up. I'm going to give Papa the side eye every time I walk by him.
Sugar coma.
Oh my gosh. It was terrible.
She probably knew exactly how to manage the candy right out of Papa.
Oh yeah, she immediately. She knows Papa means candy. So anyway, so they were all fine. He got severely lectured, but it was like nothing happened. Nothing happened this time. But anyway, they all did great. They were super good. It was funny.
Well, they're excited to come back. So good. All the shenanigans were a plus.
Good. What was funny is, Maisie talks so much.
She talks a lot.
And Harper knows everything she says.
Yes.
Harper totally has it down. But it was like after the bath, and we were going to read, and she didn't want to read, and and we were talking about a couple of things to do, and she kind of wanted to color, and I said, well, let's do something quieter than coloring, and so we were talking, and so then she said, what was the word she said? It sounded like big. Big. Whatever word. It was something like that. But it was like a P. Pig, something like that. And I said, you pick? You want to pick things up? No. I pick. You peed? Did you pee? You need your diaper changed? No. And every time she'd say no, very, very clearly.
Yeah.
And then she'd repeat it.
And she says it
exactly the same way.
She'll repeat it a million times. She doesn't care.
No, she doesn't get excited. She doesn't get mad. She doesn't say it louder. She doesn't say it with any scorn of any kind. She just repeats the same word. I pick, or big. I can't remember the way that she said it. But anyway, finally, I said, I just don't understand. Can you show me? Yes. And she puts out her hand. So I take her hand and she walks me into the playroom and she points at the Legos. What she was saying was, I build.
Oh, build.
Bid, maybe was what she was saying. Bid, build. And I said, oh, you build. Yes, bid. And then she said it the same way. I said, oh, build.
Got it.
Okay, there's an L in there.
Yeah, she doesn't do L's at all.
No. or V's or S's or
Yeah, all of those. The important sounds.
she's really liking the Lego. She's doing really good with Lego. She's not putting those in it. She has really a lot of fun with
we've
those.
been thinking about getting, because she really likes Wyatt's Legos when Wyatt gets like build your Lego car, whatever. It's hard because Wyatt really likes those. So it's hard. We definitely have to, he has to go hide in his room and build or do whatever because Maisie wants to help him.
Yeah.
She has like the big Lego building blocks and she likes those, but they're not as fun.
She wants to play with what Big Brother is playing with.
It is definitely the case.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what she did. She played with she likes putting them on the Lego wall thing.
Oh, sure.
But neither she nor I can get them off of the Lego wall. I'm not sure what the trick is for that. But anyway, we had a fantastic time. I was super exhausted and Lori was amazing. I can't wait for Lori to need me.
Yeah.
So I can fly to Colorado and help her. So anyway. So that was good. And then the other thing is I wanted to give you guys an update on Lisa. So this was just today.
That's amazing.
I know, even a little package. Thank you, Kathy. It arrived. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more birthday cards. Cool. So my friend Lisa, we told the story last Wednesday. Was it last Wednesday or
Wednesday before? That's why we
Wednesday before. It has been 2 weeks. It's been almost 3 weeks. So my friend Lisa, if you've come to a retreat, you know who she is. Got attacked. Well, she got attacked by what was the dog? Malinois. But really it was because she put herself in between the dog and a 4-year-old child with the dog's puppy. And she took the abuse and she got bit in her neck, in her thumb and mangled, her hand and got bit in the side and the chest. Yeah. Everything is healing beautifully. She is not going to need a skin graft on this thumb, even though.
Good.
I mean, you saw that, right? Like half of the thumb, half of the skin on this side was gone, but it's healing really, really well. And the finger is also healing really well.
Yeah, Harper said that the whole cast was gone.
Yeah, now she's going to physical therapy twice a week, and she has just one on. Yep.
Yeah, Harper's really
yeah, she's doing really good. So I'll put up. I think we have a picture of before and after, and you can see her 45-degree. It's a little, I mean, it's just an x-ray, so there's no blood and gory bits, but just for reference. But, and the other thing is that Lisa, she does mostly, it's manual labor. What she does for us is she cleans for us and helps us with yard work. And she has 4 other places that's what she does. And she's out of work. And so it's okay. I mean, she belongs to a loving community. And so she's getting fed. Everything is fine. Her rent is taken care of. So all is well. But her birthday is Monday, the 29th. Yeah. So we are collecting birthday cards.
Yeah,
so,
which is super great.
I know. So you guys have been great. I'll send you a picture. When I give it to her, I'll send you a picture of her holding her.
She'll be busy reading all these cards.
I know.
It'll be good.
I know. I'm super excited. Super, super excited. And I'll show you a picture of what we're building for her birthday.
I'm excited to see it.
I know. I am too. All right. Let's see. What other little updates? We had a question. In fact, ironically, same question 2 days in a row of people asking about t-shirt quilts.
Oh, perfect.
In fact, Jen was the one who said, "Oh gosh, do you have a book on t-shirt quilts?" We do, but I don't know that it's necessary. T-shirt quilts are one of the easiest things that you can do. So, I said to her, I can tell you in, I'll bet 4 minutes or less exactly how to do it. Super, super simple. And I should have brought a t-shirt with me, but what you want to do is you want to take your t-shirt and you want to be careful because anything that is screen printed on your t-shirt, you can melt that with your iron. So don't touch your iron to the front of the t-shirt ever. But what you want to do is before you cut it, you have to use Pellon 911FF is the product that we like, which is a featherweight fusible interfacing. For us, it is SKU number 8125.
Yes.
And it's inexpensive, $4 a yard, $3.99 a yard. And all you do is there's a fusible side. And so you just put the fusible side to the wrong side of the t-shirt. fuse it down, and then cut your t-shirt to the 12-inch size, 10-inch size, whatever it is you want to do. And then you're all good to go, because what's happened with this fusible interfacing is it's made that knit material just like cotton, basically. Yep. And then go ahead and add it to whatever you're going to do. So the one behind us is just a really old Huskies quilt. And so this one was this one I think was a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, another t-shirt. And then all I did was I just added some other pieces to it, you know, and some other colors that were gold and purple, or golds and purples. And it's all good, but you can do anything you want to. You can
also do all t-shirts. Since they're all stabilized, cut them to any size you want, and then just stack them up and make sure, you know, your middle row is all 12 inches wide and at least 60 inches long. So, and then maybe your first row is going to be 15 inches wide, because they're the bigger pieces. And you can take the fronts and the backs, so you have sponsors and whatever else you need.
Sometimes the sleeves.
A fun sleeve part if you want to just build it into a 4-patch block or whatever. You can put a ton of t-shirts in there.
And we have so many examples of them, but a lot of it too is that if you have some t-shirts and it's like, well, that's not very interesting. It's really just like a 6-inch cut, and then another one that's 15 by 15, you can add that coping strip, you know, add more fabric around it. So, you know, have fun kind of designing it. And the other thing too is that with color, you'll find that you end up with quite a few colors probably. There is this book, and it's kind of fun, but if you just Pinterest t-shirt quilts, you'll see so many varieties and so many ways that people did it. But that's what this is. This is by C&T Publishing, and it's called Beyond the T. And so it is kind of a fun book, but not necessary. I mean, I think the directions for making it is really simple, and really easy. And then another one is, this is kind of a fun little pattern. And this is just, a t-shirt with Minky around it and then Minky on the back. And they call it stadium quilt, stadium blanket project card. So just super. Yeah. I'm just going to show you.
It's essentially a timber.
Yeah.
But using Minky instead of cotton.
Right. Super simple. The other thing is, even just for a pillow.
Did you guys listen to the game? I'm just saying.
No.
Was it first quarter? It was like 22-0.
And then what happened?
I don't know. I just know the first quarter Seahawks just. We're really
you mean we were zip?
No, Seahawks.
Oh.
Was it Saints?
We were 22.
Yeah. They were taking full advantage of whatever was going on. Yeah. It was good. I don't know how to end though. I just know what the first quarter looked like. We were listening to it in the truck on the way home. But
yeah, fun. I have no interest in sports ball of any kind.
Kick it or the throat cut.
Yeah. Hit it with a bat, with a little stick. I don't care. I've got nothing.
Pillows too.
Pillows. Yeah, you could do all kinds of things. And, you know, kids going back to college. Is it back to college? Oh, I guess they're already back. But, you know, we've made the mistake of making, you know, a alma mater blanket for somebody for Christmas, and then that's going to college, and then all of a sudden, you know, you send this Gonzaga quilt off for this special college student, and then you go, oh, can I get like 4 more?
Yeah. It's fun to do t-shirts because t-shirts are really washable, and it's heavy, and it is pretty indestructible once it's you know, treated.
It really is.
T-shirts
easily washable for college students, and easy to do.
The hardest part is sneaking those clothes out of the laundry and making sure nobody thinks, wait, where's that wrestling shirt?
Where's my favorite shirt?
You
cut it.
Yeah, you just gotta smuggle it and hide it. Well, I don't know. You must have left it in the gym bag. I don't know. Check the lost and found at school.
I had no idea. I have purchased shirts before.
Yeah, me too.
Specifically to cut up. And one of my favorite tips is buy a children's shirt. Because you could probably buy a kid's shirt for far less than an adult shirt. And you don't need that great big huge one if you're just cutting them up anyway. The other thing that we've done, and it's hanging up somewhere down here in the shop, is that when you go on vacation, Amy does this every time still, buy t-shirts from everywhere you went, and then make a vacation quilt. You know, all of those places in Mexico or all of those places in Europe or whatever. And of course you gotta cut them all up when you get back, but that's okay.
Fun idea.
Yeah. Anyway, so a couple of questions, and I said to both of them, I said, I'm just going to show you because it's going to take me less than 5 minutes to tell you.
So you need the 911 FF by Pellon.
Yep.
And then
A pressing sheet.
a pressing sheet, because you don't really, if it's waxy, you don't want to.
Don't touch your iron.
Just press it from the back. And then when you quilt it, when you send it to your long arm quilter, they'll know what to do. If you're going to do it yourself, do something basic, edge to edge, loops, a stipple. And sometimes you're not going to want to go right through a design, because if it's waxy, you'll split that wax, and then that t-shirt will start to peel. You know, just like it was at home if you wear it so much. So you just want to go around everything. So again, a big loop, big stipple is the best way to quilt it. But again, put whatever flannel, binky.
You're a fun quilt. When you have something that you want to really personalize for somebody, it really is nice, a real special touch.
Yeah. It's a fun graduation present. A lot of people do it for graduation.
Yeah.
Because when they go off to college, they can have all these memories. And maybe even their buddies that are in, you know, some of these lists of kids that were in their football or soccer teams or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then, let's see, so there's one little last thing that I just think is kind of funny. So, I don't know if it's funny or I don't know what it is, but, so you know how I'm somebody who scrolls around on Facebook and Instagram, and, I don't necessarily comment very much because I don't always know how, and I'm not always commenting on the right place, but I do kind of like to look at things. And then what happens is the longer you pause on something,
Oh, yeah.
all of a sudden,
Your algorithm
boom,
changes.
boom, your algorithm totally changes. And now they think that's all you care about. It's like, I never cared about this at all. I just thought it was weird. And so I was watching it. And so last night I was laying in bed and paused listening as I'm, you know, scrolling. And he's going, what are you watching? And so the both of us, you know, got down this rabbit hole. Do you know about the rapture?
The rapture.
Well, you kind of know about.
I mean,
we know about
the
rapture, right? Well, there is this whole massive, I guess, massive community of people that think that the rapture is happening today. Like, today.
Is it like a Mayan calendar thing?
Exactly like that, right? Because remember Y2K first, the world was going to end, and then the Mayan calendar, what was that, 10-10-10? I remember what the date was that the world was going to end. And now, I mean, because I saw the first one, I was watching it thinking, well, is this a parody? Is this, I mean, what makes you think you know? How could you possibly know? I can't even figure out Revelations, you know, and, you know, and you think how did you figure this out? So I'm listening, trying to figure out what makes you think the rapture is happening today. And truly, the first one, I thought it was a parody. So then I saw another one, and I thought, well, that's weird. It's some new trend on TikTok or Facebook is everybody does the same dance, or everybody does the same thing. And, this is your take on the rapture's coming today, and this is what I'm going to do. Because this one guy was saying he has $60,000 in his savings, and he's giving it away. And so message him, and if you have an account, a PayPal or a Venmo, whatever it is, Venmo and something, he's going to send you his money because, you know, he doesn't need it now because he's fairly confident that when the rapture comes, he's, you know, out of here.
He's out of here.
And so then so we're watching it, and then of course, the more you watch it, the more it comes up. And so I said, Brian, I think this is real. I think people really think
I'm sure.
rapture. And it was like big. So then we probably watched this for like an hour.
No.
And
now
so
your phone is like.
My phone is horrifying now. So then this morning, you know, so here it is 4 a.m., you know. And so that's the first thing Pa says. We're still here. So either bad news or good news. And it's like, well, I don't know about you. I know for me, it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so then, of course, what do? I pick up my phone. Let's see what's happening. So sure enough, there was a guy in Australia saying, it's happening. It's happening. 2 people have already disappeared. And I thought, okay, but honey, you haven't. So what are you thinking right now? Are you worried? Are you thinking they're just going to be boom, boom?
Right.
I mean, it wouldn't be like one at a time, right? I mean, I don't really know. So. I don't really know. But the other thing, and this is the other weird thing, and you just never know if some of this stuff makes national news or if it's just, you know, oddities that we find on social media because it just sort of brings out everybody. But we must have seen a dozen times people say, remember, you have to be naked.
Oh, no.
You have to be...
Oh, my policeman.
Rules for the rapture.
I'm so sorry.
You must be naked, standing in the street.
Oh, please don't.
I know it.
Please don't. You will be arrested.
There was a lot. I know.
You will spend, and you
I
will not
think
go because you will be in jail.
And then I think,
with clothes
okay,
on.
So what sort of baby Christian? I mean, come on.
Oh, don't be
you know, I mean, God doesn't care about clothes. It's not going to matter. And so I just think some of those things. I know. So you just think some of these things. I think there's so many. I had so many questions. So
well, I didn't pass anybody.
Well, fortunately,
in the birthday suit.
Your algorithm is unscathed. Thank goodness. So for the rest of you guys, be careful. Be careful because it's all over my feed now. But I do feel bad because I think that I want to know there was people, I'm not kidding. They were into it and they showed this is their rapture preparation. And they went out and they bought Bibles.
It also makes you worry, like, if it doesn't happen for whatever they think this is and they wake up tomorrow and they're still here, what
do they think it was rejection
feel?
Or that it just didn't happen? Right.
Did they get it wrong?
I hope they believe that it just didn't happen. But
yeah.
But there was a lot of people that we were watching and it was the preparation for the rapture. And it was not parody. So what most people were doing, because there was a guy on that was saying, this is what you need to do. Do this, do this, do this. Make sure that you've left a little note for who gets what. Because people will be here and they will need things because the food is going to rot. And that he listed off all these things that were going to happen that your family will need. And that you were supposed to go buy canned goods for them. And then also leave Bibles. So these people bought Bibles and they put a special little note, tabbed some specific verses, and left. I know. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
Makes me sad. If it didn't happen, well, then most of you guys are probably not even watching. So if it didn't
we'll
happen.
see you up there when we get there.
I know. I don't know if we didn't go during the rapture.
I don't know.
Anyway, I just thought it was interesting. I think it's interesting first of all, what social media thinks you want to see and how it decides that, how that even came across in the first place. And then it makes you a little worried and you get to see fringe people that I don't know that I would ever come across people like that are standing naked in the street. And I would wonder why. But, we've probably all seen that kind of thing before. Wouldn't matter. But if there's a bunch of people standing in the street, but I don't think.
Weird. I don't know.
Anyway, I just think it's interesting and see if that's come across your guys' feed yet or not. And, anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah. And also what happened this morning was I got my Bible verse of the day from Millie. So if Millie's still with us.
I love my Bible verse of the day.
Yes. So I figure if Millie's still here, I wasn't left behind. Yeah. So anyway. All right. I guess that's probably it. We should mention, of course, as always, we're still taking donations for our bra auction, which is coming up October 25th. Yeah, we're working on some last minute details, designing our t-shirt, which will go on sale, for the event, limited quantity of those. Everybody coming to the retreat though, don't worry, you guys get them automatically. And baby girl was going to go to daycare today, but what happened? What happened, Mom? Mom, tell us what happened.
Probably a lot happened on Friday. Luckily, Steve wasn't in there to tell me no. But
Walk away.
He would have. He's done it before with the other two, and, it's fine. I never take any of it. He's all for, pro parent, pro kid, pro whatever you want to do. But he knows y'all are busy. But no, Maisie had Dr. Perma yesterday. She had her wellness check. She got 3 shots. And she got all of her, active shots. She got her chicken pox, her polio, and she got something else. And so I don't think she was feeling good anyways.
Probably not.
So, and she was, I had to talk her into it getting out of the car, and we got out of the car, it was fine. She didn't say hi to anybody. And then the moment we walked through the door, she started crying. So we kind of walked over there. I tried to see if she wanted to go see Lupe or anything, and it just wasn't happening. So, Steve was helping with some other kids who were having their moments. So I just told one of the girls, hey, she had shots yesterday. I'm just going to take her to work, but
She's gonna have
we'll
a
see
fever
her.
anyway.
We'll see her Thursday. Yeah. And my thought was, even if I got her to calm down and stay, I would have gotten to call in probably 2 hours anyways, because she probably would have spiked a fever just because of
Shots.
That's what's happened when you get those shots. So, yeah, so she's hanging out with us today because,
Which is fine.
yeah, she needs mama snuggles.
Yes. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Poor little
So-
honey bunches.
She's hanging out with us.
Yes. All right. I suppose that's probably it. It's always good to
opening
visit.
tonight.
Box opening tonight. It's always good to visit with you guys. I think Sunday's box opening must have been pretty quick. I don't think we chatted at all because we did Sunday's box opening right after we did filmed Wednesdays because, of course, she was leaving within a couple hours after that. So this week it'll be spread out a bit and we'll be chattier.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's the thing.
Just saying. Warning.
Expectations.
Yes, yes. And also our Friday bra auction, breast cancer auction things probably end up getting a little bit longer. We need to kind of catch up because I think we realized we have 4 weeks.
Yeah. That's not very many Fridays.
Yeah, so
It's a
we'll have
possibility as we get into October, you might see it maybe twice a week. Just depending. I mean,
we want to make sure you have an opportunity to see everything
yeah.
before it goes live, and you can watch it a couple times. So
Yeah.
all right.
All right. Awesome.
All right. All
guys.
right. Good to chat, and we'll see you tonight.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.